As I drive from these different areas I go to, I have a lot of time to think. Sometimes I don't play music, I just contemplate life, right? And I was thinking about this statement I heard the other day. Somebody said, God has never let me down. Now, I don't want to discount anybody else's experience, but God has let me down plenty of times. Hello everybody, Mr. Brian here, Proclaim Ministries, helping connect faith and life. This idea that God has never let me down. Now, I get what people may be trying to communicate, that God is faithful, he's good, and I agree, God is faithful, God is good. But God has let me down multiple times, and I'm actually grateful for it. Because in my life, I've wanted all kinds of things that I didn't need, things that would have destroyed me, things that were, detrimental to my well-being, short-term and long-term. And at some point, I even asked God for him. God, can you give me that? God, I really want this. It's praying really hard. And God said no. And I was let down. I was disappointed until I got my mind right, until I understood God knows what's best. I need to trust God in what he's going to do because God is faithful. One of my favorite verses, and I have a lot of favorite verses, is 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 13. It says, when we are faithless, he remains faithful. He cannot deny himself. One version says to disown himself. I like the deny himself idea that God is up to something in my life. God is doing great things. He's faithful, not only to me, but he's faithful to me because of something greater than me, himself. Like, it's not about just God saying, hey, I want to do what's best for you. I want to do it for your sake. I get the benefit from God being faithful to himself, his own agenda. And it helps me understand that God is always up to doing things for his glory and our good. God is faithful. And because he's faithful to himself and I get the benefit from that, he has let me down, especially when I was way off. I wanted something that God knew that would destroy me. So if God's never let you down, hey, great. But God has let me down, and I'm grateful, but I'm also grateful that God is faithful.